Hi everyone, good morning. It's morning time and we're going to make something really fantastic. We're going to make pancakes, but we're going to make special pancakes because we're going to make pancakes with wild berries, yes. And also we'll put some chocolate chips inside there. So let's go see our ingredients. Okay, so let's see our ingredients. So I have 2.5 cups of flour because 2 cups will be too thin and 3 cups will be too thick and it tastes like flour, so that's no good. I need buttermilk, but we haven't got buttermilk here, so 2.5 glasses of milk. I'm going to get 2.5 glasses there, and some melted butter. Okay, let that cool down after you melt it. And I have sugar. I have about 3 tablespoons of sugar, 2 eggs. I have my bicarbonate soda, which is a tablespoon. I have a pinch of salt, and I have my baking powder, and I'll be using some lemon crust so I can make the milk into a buttermilk. Okay, for our topping, all our ingredients which we're going to insert in the pancakes, I got raspberries and little blueberries and red berries. We can use a banana to top things off, and some icing sugar, and also got chocolate chips. Make some with chocolate chips and your maple syrup. Okay, first things first, we're going to prepare the buttermilk because we haven't got buttermilk. So I'm going to get some milk, 2.5 cups. Okay, so once I put my milk inside, I'm going to grab a grater and I'm going to grab a nice lemon and I'm going to grate the crust. Lemon to the milk will make this, let's mix that up, we'll just make this fluff up. Okay, so we're going to leave this going for about 5 minutes. Put that to the side. Okay, so let's prepare the dry ingredients. So grab a sifter and put 2.5 cups of flour on top of your sifter and sift that out. The way to get rid of excess lumps. So I added in my yeast, okay, and yeast reacts with salt. So a pinch of salt, okay, and don't put your sugar in yet, and get your bicarbonate soda and put that in, and that'll make a good reaction with the salt and the yeast. So grab a spatula and start mixing that in. Mix that in thoroughly. Okay, so once I mix that up and the salt reacts with the yeast, don't put the sugar near the yeast, otherwise it won't do reaction. I'm putting the sugar after. And this is 3 tablespoons of sugar. Let's mix that all up. Okay, put the dry ingredients to the side. Grab your milk with the lemon that was grated inside. And now we're going to add some melted butter which has cooled down. We'll add that to the mixture. Okay, once you've done that, grab your eggs. Now the eggs, we're going to separate the yolks from the rest of the egg, so get rid of the egg whites. Okay, by separating your egg and turning it, get rid of those egg whites. Now that you got rid of the egg white, just put your yolks inside. Okay, one and a second one. Okay, whisk that until it's all mixed up. Okay, grab your dry ingredients. Okay, and now we're going to put in the mixture. And we're going to gently mix this up slowly, just to get rid of the flour air pockets. Don't mix it too much. Okay, so once that mix is mixed up, add in your egg whites. Okay, so gently mix this up. So don't want any big parts of egg white. Just mix that up. Okay, till you don't see any more egg white. Look at that. That's how we want it. There's a bit of lumps, but that's how you want it. So don't mix it up too much. That's about it. That's okay. Okay, so in a non-stick pan, add some butter. Add in your mixture. Okay, add your raspberry and blueberries on top. Okay, so once it starts cooking around the edges, flip it over with a plastic spatula. And let that cook for about 2 minutes on this side. It's time to add the second one. Add your raspberries and blueberries. As you see, the pancake moves and it's cooked underneath, so we'll flip this over with a plastic utensil. There you go. That is beautiful. Okay, add in some more butter before you cook other ones. So now we're making our chocolate chip ones. Just add your chocolate chips. Okay, so I added my chocolate chips and we're cooking this up and then we're going to flip it over. Okay, so while you're cooking the chocolate ones, when you turn it over, you've got the chocolate chips there and they're going to go in the pan. So you have to clean the pan always, put butter and restart again. Okay, so look at those raspberry and blueberry pancakes. I made those wider and I made these a bit smaller, but I made a high stack chocolate chip pancakes. Look at those, aren't they beautiful? So look at that blueberry and raspberry pancakes. Look at those with the maple syrup and a piece of butter on top. That is excellent. And these are the chocolate chip ones, and I put some icing sugar just to make it look good. You can also put pieces of banana on top and some Nutella, and that'll be excellent for your morning breakfast. So look at those. Now let's taste them. Look at that. Added the butter on top and the maple syrup, and that's absorbing it. Look at that, beautiful. And my chocolate chip ones, wow, that's a high stacker. So let's get into it. Maybe I have to put maple syrup on there, or Nutella, banana Nutella. Wow. Okay, so magic fork and knife. Yes, we need a fork and knife here. So let's taste these blueberry ones. Cutting down the stack. Okay, so look at that. See the berries throughout it. Wow, that looks so beautiful. And what a marvelous way to start the day. And the syrup is going through it. You need syrup on these because it makes it beautiful. This is excellent, guys. Now this is having breakfast with style. Look at that, wow. Excellent cooked, beautiful. They are really fluffy. These blueberry ones are excellent. Raspberry, blueberry. Look at that. Wow. Wow. After you made these, you're going to wish it Sunday every day. Okay, so I added maple syrup also to the chocolate chip ones. Just want to pull this apart and show you a chocolate chip. Wow, it looks so good. So I'm pulling it apart. Look at that. Wow. And nicely cooked throughout. So, let's eat this. Magic fork and knife. And start cutting. Now this is really high up, so you won't be taking a lot of it. So small pieces like that. Look at that. Look at those chocolate chips throughout. Wow. That is, well, maple syrup is Excellent. Wow, that is a top combination for the fluffiness of these pancakes. These came out so good. I want to taste the red fruit wild berry one again, just to see the difference. Wow. I prefer the berry one. That is excellent. The chocolate chip one is very, very good. And I got sticky hands. So big thumbs up to these marvelous pancake video. These are the best pancakes that you can make. Really fluffy, excellent. A top Sunday morning starter for the family, for your friends. Okay, so I cut right through that. Look at that. Look at those chocolate chips. Just add more syrup and wow. So a big thumbs up, hit the notification bell and subscribe to Orlando Raw. I've got blueberries everywhere here.